We are going to continue with video number 5B. We're starting with the number 12 point that we ended with the last video. So that is a squared line on my guideline from 1 squared through, and that will be half bust plus 2.5 centimeter, and that will be my number 12. It's half bust plus 2.5 centimeters from 5. So not from 1, but from 5 you measure that distance. Then you square up and down. Square up and down, and that's the way to do it. Put your one side of the ruler on the red line, square down, put the other side down and square up. Number 13 is a line squared up from 11. So that means I'm going to put my ruler on my red number 1, 12 line at point 11. And I'm going to square, and you can square up all the way through to the end of your page. And where it crosses with the 0 line, the top guideline, we make the mark number 13. Number 14 is right above number 13, but is a 12th of your scale minus 1.2 centimeters measured from 13. So again, I will put my ruler on the red line and measure from 13 upwards, a 12th of the scale minus 1.2 centimeters, and that will be my point 14. Now I'm going back to my 3 across line, which is my chest line, and where my 0, 4 line and my 0, 2 line crosses here at number 3, I'm going to mark my 0, 4 line cross number Y. From Y upwards, I measure 2 centimeters. From Y up 2 centimeters, that is number 15. I will now put my ruler on number 15 and 14, and I will join those 2 points all the way through my pattern and extend it behind your center front. And I'm going to refer to this line as the 14-15 line as we go along. Number 16 is right above number 8. As you can see, number 8 lies on the across back line. So I will put my ruler on a square, and I'm going to square it there, square it. I'm going to square it up, and I'm going to square it up from 8 through my 14-15 line. Where this line and that line crosses, we make the point 16. 17 is very easy. I measure 1.2 centimeters up on the 14-15 line, so on that in that direction, and I make on my 1.2 centimeter mark my number 17. 18 is your back shoulder length, which is normally between 11 and 13 centimeters, and it's measured from the point 14 on my 14-15 line backwards towards the back section of my bodice. So I will measure my 14 or 13 or 11 centimeters, the length of my shoulder from 14 backwards, and that will be my number 18 mark. Number 19 is squared down from 18. That means I'm going to put my ruler on my 14-15 line, and I'm going to square down 2 centimeters from my point 18, which then will be called point 19. Point 20 is squared up from 10. So when I put my ruler on my depth of arm line, this across line that I've got at point 10, I square up 4 centimeters, and that will be called point 20. Number 21, I am going to have a line that my center front must now be long enough for me to do point 20 and 21. So if it's not extending your red line here, please extend it. Number 21, I am going to use a 6 of my scale minus 0.6 millimeters. So I'm going to take my measurement, and if that's my measurement, I'm going to square on my middle front line, and I've got my measurement there. And wherever when I move this up, wherever it crosses this measurement, crosses my 14-15 line, that point will be number 21. 21. So you take your measurement and you move it up, and where it crosses this line, that point will be 21. Square it back to your center front, and that point will be number 22. Number 23 is right below number 22, and it's just a 6 of the scale measured on this center front line. And that's the end of video 5B.